Hello, loved ones. How are you? So today, again, this is the topic about the food, but it is little interesting topic. In this, we are going to talk about how taste and how the element and how the emotion and what are the organs related to it all combined. We are trying to see. I have written the notes, so I'm gonna see and try to explain. So it may take a little longer than 10 minutes. Bear with me. Okay, let's begin. Okay, mm, the first element, space. Then the taste related to it is a sour taste. Then the related organ to that taste. So before going to that, so when we are hungry, mm, when we before the food get digested, the moment you keep the food in your mouth, once you get the taste, you will feel that energy before the food get digested, because when you eat the food, it goes to the digestive system, it has to digest, then it will enter into the blood streams, then your body will get the energy. But we all know that before the food get digested, when we had the first taste in our tongue, the body will get the energy. So where is the energy coming from? So the taste. So taste has an energy. Before the food get digested and converted into energy, the taste which gives the energy, uh, which activate the respective organs related to the taste. Okay, so we are trying to see how the taste influences the organs, and what are the organs related to the taste, and how the elements combine to it, and what are the emotion related to the taste, which is affecting our body in good and bad ways. So that we all that all things I'll try to explain in this video. So first thing, the sour taste, the element related to it, it's a space or ether. Then related organs, eyes, livers and gallbladder, and emotion related to it is an anger. So when you get angry, you can see your eye turns red, then it affects the liver and the gallbladder. So when you in a day, or take a week, a year, month, or whatever it is, so when that emotion is more, when you have that anger more in your life, so definitely it gonna affect your eyes and livers and gallbladder. Keep a note of it. So this emotion drains the energy for that specific organs in your body. And also the sour taste, when you have that sour taste, it will activate eyes, livers and gallbladder. So for example, when you have a mango, not a ripe one, when you have that mango, you can see your you feel that in your eyes, you can feel that in your liver and gallbladder, because the energy in the sour taste, it activates these organs. So in a meal, and that is in a yogic way, in a meal we should have all six tastes in our food, so that all it is like you activating all the system in your body. There is a yogic practice is there, but I'm not sure nowadays people are following that in their daily meal, because getting six taste in a meal, you need to put a lot of effort. But in olden days, they were doing like that, like having six taste in a food, which gives energy to all the organs in your body. So yeah, try to do that. So when you get angry, keep in mind that your eyes, livers and gallbladders, it's gonna affect it, it sucks all the energy from that organ. So the affected organs are, when you get angry more, you tend to get an eyesight issue, liver problems, and in gallbladder you may get a stone. So anger is connected to all these organs. So when these organs are affected, so these kind of problems you may get it. So let's move on to the next one. Second one is salt. Everybody knows when you eat salt, then you have to go take a leak. So element connected to this taste is water, obviously. Then related organs, obviously, kidney, ear, and urinary bladder. So the kidney shape and ear shape are same. Then the related organs also urinary bladder. The emotion related to its fear. So we may heard the story, or we also make a fun of it when you get scared. He pisses his pants, like that we used to say, right? So that is true. Like when you get fear, the urinary bladder lost the capability to hold the water content inside it. So it it leaks and it comes out. So yes, of course, the fear is directly connected to kidney, ear, and urinary bladder. And the element related to it is water. So and taste is salt. So when you eat more salt, so it immediately activates your ear, kidney, and urinary bladder. So it start function. That's the reason when you eat salt, you tend to go and take a leak often. So that's the reason. So when you get fear, so these organs are getting affected, like kidney, ear, and urinary bladder getting affected. So yeah, so try to see for all these organs, there is an emotion. So it is impossible for a human to not get angry or fear, but I'm just saying what is the science behind it, just to understand. But we can master them through meditation, that we will see in later videos. But just understand the science behind it. I'm trying to explain as much as I can, but maybe in the future we'll see how meditation helps to control or manage all these kind of emotions. And third one is sweet. So sweet, the element connected to its earth, and related organs are lips, stomach, and spleen. And emotion related to is worry or sadness. Okay. So same way, like when you are really worried, and you are really have sadness in your heart, then it gonna affect stomach, spleen, and lips. You can see it sucks all the energy from those organs. When you eat sweet, it immediately the energy will activate these organs. So in yogic practice, like when you before you start a meal, you should have little bit of sweet. I think I already covered in the previous video. Just this is coming in this topic, so let me cover that as well. So when you eat sweet, it activate your digestive system. So the moment you started eating, when you have little bit of sweet, it start the digestion process. Then you eat it, immediately digest the food, and easily it get digested and convert into energy. So yeah, so sweet is connected to lips, stomach, and spleen. And the energy element related to it, earth. Then the emotion is worry and sadness. So when you too much worried or you are too much saddened, so these tend to lips, stomach, and spleen tend to get affected more. Then next one, the next taste is spicy or pungent, and really spicy food. The element related to its air, because when you eat spicy food, we tend to breathe a lot. So then obviously the related organs are nose and lungs. So the emotion related to this is grief and sorrow. So when you have grief and sorrow in your heart, so it's gonna affect your nose and lungs. So we tend to get a problem related to nose and lungs, and also skin. So when you eat spicy food, it immediately activates your nose, lungs, and in the skin. Okay, so it activates. That's a good thing. So energy is spreading when you moment you have the spice or pungent taste in your tongue. The moment it will activates these organs, so that's a good thing. The energy is transferred through the taste to those organs. But these emotions like grief, it will take out the energy, suck all the energy from those organs. So then these organs tend to be malfunction. So when you have a lot of grief and sorrow in your life, then you tend to have skin disease, constipation, and nose related issues. So these tend to happen. Then the last one, the fifth one is bitter. Bitter. There are two tastes: the bitter and uh, the other one, astringent. I don't know how to spell this. Astringent, the bitter and the other taste. So that is nothing but unripe banana. When you have it, you feel that taste, right? That is what the taste. The other one is bitter. So these two is the element is fire. Okay, the related organs are heart and heart related muscles, and small intestine, and a triple warmer. Triple warmer is the one which maintain your body temperature. So it always, when you take a shower or something happens to your body, it always need to maintain the temperature in order to keep you alive. So triple warmer does that. Then tongue. So these are the related organs. When you have a bitter taste and the other taste, unripe banana taste, when you have it, it immediately activates these organs: the heart, heart related muscles, and small intestine, triple warmer, and tongue. These all get the energy. So emotion related to is happiness. So happiness is good, but too much happiness, it may suck out the energy from these organs. You may heard from the people who had heart disease. They should not get too much emotional, either too much happiness, also too much sadness. Because see, even if you get tend to have too much happy, so this emotion would affect these organs. So yeah, so these are the relationship between how the taste is connected to the organ, and what is the element related to it, and what is the emotion embedded which affect those organs. So just keep it in mind, these kind of things are there. This is really a deep concept. If we go deeper and deeper and deeper, there are a lot more things, but yeah, maybe in future, if possible, I'll explain what are the foods related to it, and we can go from there. I think that's it for this video. Maybe I think I have put almost 6 videos right now for food. I think this is enough as of now. I would plan to cover other topics like what is body, mind, and conscious, subconscious, superconscious, and those kind of topics I'm planning to cover next. I'll try to put this as a blog. Check out in the description section. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.